Sure. The reason I ask is because my wrist barely moves at all. So I just
Sure.
wondering if you're going to be able to detect that slight movement.
Yep. We have the ability to detect down sub 1 degree. We're in the range of around 0.1 degree of movement resolution. So we're able to detect very, very small amounts of movement that even a trained clinician would not necessarily be able to detect.
Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Nick Housley with Motus Nova. I'm a licensed neurophysical therapist and neuroscientist helping brain injury survivors understand how to make functional gains after their injury. I hope this video helps you in your recovery.
The other really cool thing about this, Robert, and actually, do you like to go by Robert or prefer another name? What's your
Bob's fine,
preference?
Robert, doesn't matter.
Bob. Okay. Okay.
In my age, you go by whatever they call you.
That's fair. That's fair. I often do the same. So very good. So one of the other really interesting factors here too is that we're not necessarily reliant on your movement capabilities in, we'll call it normative gravity, which is kind of a cool statement to say. So gravity is, well, there's arguments about whether or not it's a force or not, but there is in our simple sort of sense, there is a force that is applying downward. And that force will naturally bring your hand down into flexion if you're just resting it in this position. What's cool is we can actually modify the effects of gravity by applying what's called a tonic assistance to the system. And what we can do is we can sort of remove the effect of gravity and see how you're able to move in those easier situations. And so we are not necessarily reliant on your motor function in a normal situation. So we can see how you can move in a variety of different conditions. And what we may find is that under certain conditions, you're able to move much more than you were able before. And so we can sort of use the system in really interesting ways to amplify your movements beyond what you can do with just sitting there like with your arm in an armrest. So that's some other really interesting features that we can apply as well.
Okay.
Thanks for watching this video. If you have questions or would like to speak with me about how you can make functional gains from home, call or text me at 404-939-3476 or visit motusnova.com/contact.